gamers! It's
What the heck? What did you just call me?
not you, them.
Oh, thank you.
You are a producer of content, and a gamer is a consumer of game-based content, and we straddle the line between
blast.
producer and consumer here as the streamer. On Crossing the Streams on the mighty Loading Ready Run Video Entertainment Network, my name is Ian Horner. Joining me, we've got Matt.
It's your boy.
God damn it, we've got Alex.
Hi.
And we are going to play a video game, but before we do, we're going to tell you all about our favorite service for receiving your money on a regular monthly basis, because it's the one that we currently use and do not endorse in any other way. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. It's what you use to give us money reliably. You can also do piecemeal at store.loadingreadyrun.com or twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun with the bits and of course with the manual pushing of the button for the subscriptions. We also have YouTubes. So many YouTubes.
Yep,
YouTube.com/loadingreadyrun, LRRMTG, TTVG, Sparrow Squad was once a thing. I don't think it is anymore. But many of those things are now open for you to become a member of or to super thank us, and we appreciate all those things that you can do on YouTube, because YouTube giveth and YouTube taketh away. Features, I mean, that's all I'm talking about. Tonight we've got a star wall on our hands. It's like a narwhal, but
Oh, it's in space.
to the stars. Yeah. So I just so we're aware here. Ooh, wait, yeah, we're reversed into what we are. I am the white narwhal on my left, right? Yes, on my left,
so
according to
unlike
your
you.
screen. Yeah.
I'm Tangerine.
Ooh.
I'm Perps.
Like a dream. And purple drink, grip and sip.
Have you seen Sorcerer?
No, I've not seen.
Yeah, I would love to lay that on you because like the Tangerine Dream did the soundtrack.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I think I've got it in my in my list. That's the one with the dynamite, right?
Yeah, it's a remake of Wages of Fear.
Yes. Good. Yeah. No, I've got that in the queue. Speaking of in the queue, shall we push the queue to
Let's fuck
to
it
do
up.
the do?
Do the do.
I have
Wow.
no idea how to play this game.
Love that.
Just turn and dash.
Turn and guess, and also taunt.
Oh, okay.
I mean, might as well start off with what it gives us first.
Asteroid Twitter.
Asteroid Christ.
Okay, where am I?
Oh man, we should start referring to that
Oh,
site.
wow, I couldn't see myself.
Oh god. Oh.
What?
My thrust.
Oh, I see how this
Insufficient.
works. Ah, okay.
I don't yet. I did just stab you though.
I think so.
Well, that was it. Or was that a close call?
How does one
Oh, no, we're like
operate a local business?
oh boy.
How does one go forward?
A.
You hold A and you just
A is your thrust, and then rotation is done via the stick.
There we are.
Unlike most things in life, do not rotate the stick.
wait, what?
Hit the stick.
Oh no, not like this.
Why won't my nose penetrate? Oh, is it only on the heart? It's
Oh,
only
that
on the
makes
heart,
sense.
probably.
Maybe,
Did I
yeah.
graze you?
That's like Utena.
Graze you? Ha! So how come we didn't pull our horns out of like another Star Wall?
Because I lied. It's just like Gundam.
Everything's like Gundam.
To you, anyway.
I think honestly, what's going on is that in infinite time scale, Gundam is just becoming everything.
Holy shit! I exploded.
That's what you do in space.
In
All right,
space,
I fully just died,
no one cares if you explode.
and nobody hears it.
Ow, my heart!
Okay, so maybe the heart isn't the only target. You just have to have enough force to satisfy the judges.
Ow, my
Wow,
heart!
that was a good one.
Oh, that's me.
Ow!
Is that en passant? No, wait, that's a chest thing.
Like, they are absolutely doing so. You're thinking flunging, I think.
Yeah.
No,
this is
wow, you
frauded.
fully exploded.
Aw.
Oh,
But it looks
man.
like you can saber with your with your horn as well
I'm
as
majorly dirt.
stab.
We're all learning.
Okay.
Cool. Level select.
Sure. You remember Nidhogg?
Yes.
And how much
yes,
that
I do.
ruled? I really liked the first one. The second one was very peculiar.
I mean, it was a very simple game, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of depth to it, as I recall. Yergle, Bablurgle Turgle.
Oh no, you're Turgle. Ooh, yeah, I bounced off right there. Ow, my heart!
Raunched.
I much prefer that as a video game tagline to steal your heart. Persona 7, ow my heart.
Ow, ow, my heart. I'm not a high schooler this time.
Shin Megami Tensei 8, do you smell toast?
Torpedo!
Yes!
Ow!
Very acrobatic. Ow,
Yes!
my heart!
I'm getting harsh grundled.
Ooh, I was destroyed.
No, you became destroyed.
No!
Wham! Choo choo!
Freak!
To live is to become.
But if I don't want
If
to
I
be...
want your body, I'll fuck it.
What?
That's Johnny Silvergun. That is his name, right? Whammo!
Oh,
Have they made a multiplayer Sisyphus game yet? Like, I saw that there's some sort of Sisyphus game.
I mean,
making
honestly,
the rounds.
that really does feel like what Fortnite is.
I thought that was what Hades was.
Same universe.
Ooh, ow, ow, stop it, stop it!
Ah!
No, my aorta.
You're not a surgeon.
Touchy!
Oh.
Oh no! Michael that hard!
Gas,
What?
gas, gas!
Step on the gas!
Took its time. Well,
Okay, I think the best version of the gas meme was the what's it the hyperinflation in Venezuela.
oh!
Like it's just like it plays that's the song and it shows like this chart of like most inflated currencies and they keep jockeying a little bit and then as soon as the drop hits it just goes it's very funny.
Thank you, gas, too.
Yes, I'm gonna step. Oh, there's different stuff now.
Yeah, this put us in a different place.
What are these? What are the globules? What do they signify?
I don't know, but I'm throwing mine around.
We've been afforded
they're
one
here.
additional hour in the ball pit.
I love that.
Love that for you, Worsty.
So nostalgic now.
Oh, come on! So close to the Poke Zone.
That's a good name for like a fresh restaurant. Welcome to the Poke Zone.
Hello? Can I poke?
Now surfing dolphin, cause fuck you.
It's research, Alex. Research into how tasty dolphins are.
Man, you remember how was it like giant turtles went extinct because they were too delicious?
Yes. I do. Well, I don't remember it. I am aware of that fact. I wasn't there at the time. Or was I?
Yeah, they were like too tasty. Actually, they're almost like the Shmoo. I wonder if that's what that's based off of.
I would not be surprised to find out.
Does a single person know what a Shmoo is?
It's like a new?
No. It's a little critter from the comic Lil Abner. It looks kind of like a goose with no bill, and instead it has a little mustache. And their thing is that they taste like the best thing you've ever had, and when they sense that you're hungry, they just unalive themselves
Oh,
so that you can have a meal.
so thoughtful.
They're very strange.
Nice work.
Thank you.
To time again.
But yeah, I want to say they were also hunted to extinction or something.
Tarkus 2! Tarkin Boogaloo.
Right in my crundle.
Love piercing a Crundle.
Yep. First, you get the crundle.
People are getting it done too early these days, though.
Why am I? People are getting their crundle done at Ardennes now, and Claire's.
Those poor people who haven't done it home with a.
I was horrified to find that, like, apparently, most of the cheap jewelry at places like Claire's is pot metal.
Oh, good.
I'm just like, no!
That should be good for the healing body.
I mean, I don't think this is controversial, but like, young girls have it tough, huh?
Yeah.
There are not a lot of things that I would trust pot metal for.
What would you trust it for?
Weirdly enough, not pots.
Yeet cannon? Maybe?
Sorry, yeet cannon?
Okay. Are you familiar with High Point?
Say again.
Okay, so High Point is a pistol manufacturer.
Ah, right, that high
And
point.
their thing, they don't make good guns, but they make really, really, really cheap ones.
Ah, okay, so they're like the Razor, or sorry, the Mad Cats of the gun world.
Yes. I think their premise is just like when you have to arm your grandmother for $200. And one of the ways they make such inexpensive weapons is their slide is made of zinc alloy.
No. And frankly, if I'm ever my grandma deserves a sig.
If any of my grandmothers were alive,
I think she could handle the 226.
yeah,
Mine was more of a brass knuckles.
1911 or it wasn't meant to be.
You know what? 9 bullets are enough for anyone.
2 world wars. God's caliber. Anyway,
Let's play Destiny Forsaken.
sure.
It's nice to meet you.
I feel like pot metal took the place of cast iron in some places, and that sucks.
Yeah, cast iron likes to use the Chad to the
It is very Chad.
the virgin pot metal.
I mean, the fun part about pot metal is that by the sort
Very
of name,
definition.
you're not actually quite sure what's in it.
Yep.
Except like zinc and other.
What else do you need?
It has zinc and melting point.
Like what's in it? Zinc and lead. Maybe some tin.
Everyone's face. You're just playing the greatest hits of nerve damage.
The zinc melange.
Oh no! I got my stab.
Toy cars are probably not bad to make out of that because if they get broken, who cares?
Except that children love putting things in their mouth.
It's true. At least we don't make lead soldiers anymore.
Yeah. Silicon parts are made for toys.
Yeah, I think that when Games Workshop was making pewter miniatures, they were non-lead. I don't remember what's in non-leaded pewter.
Not lead. I'm contributing.
Matt, the living tautology.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle! Wiggle, 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 wiggle!
Yes!
Ow!
Touchy.
Oh wow.
Wait, what?
Deleted.
My head
It's
kept
so much easier than Elden Ring.
Are you one of the many people that are doing DLC things?
I am, but I was one of the people who was smart enough to pick up the tree fragments, so it doesn't suck for me right now.
going. Okay. The whole thing is so stupid. The game that people play that's hard, they're complaining that it's too hard. And when pressed about it, it's because they're not using the things in the game that make you able to play the game. It's like, it's too hard. Did you use Spirit Ashes? No, they make it too easy. I'm going to put my thumbs in your eye sockets!
And the minute I was able to make a Spirit Ash that was just a miniature me, everything became great.
I will call him Mega Me.
Make him.
Oh God.
Do they wear glasses?
Ouch. If they could.
Yeah.
I don't think their glasses
This is
do me.
exactly why I get profoundly offended when anybody accuses me of being a gamer. Whammo!
Didn't get me.
I'm sure it will all sort of like shake out eventually.
Oh, yes.
Boosh. Bofa.
Ooh, that was not good for me.
Ooh.
Kaplamo.
I've only been watching people streaming the Elden Ring, like Adam, for example.
Oh,
I
okay.
have somehow managed to avoid like all content and spoilers. Not that I'm like all that arsed about spoilers, but
Well-
I have heard it is good.
I just
And
know
that doesn't
that
surprise me.
I'm not buying the DLC. I
Yeah.
played the base game. I haven't completed the game, and at this point, I don't think I'm ever gonna get good
It-
enough to do so.
It really sounds to me like it's taking the route of Dark Souls with the DLC and that, where like the second boss you fight is the Abyss Walker,
Mm.
and that boss fight is okay. You know all those like cheap tricks that you
Thought could get away with?
You thought you could get away with, and like coasted through the rest of the game. Those don't work here.
Yep.
This is a fight.
Whoa.
No!
Yeah.
My head has been removed.
Well, I think Adam's been getting got by a boss or two because he does heavy, like, massive weapon jump strike,
Ah,
which not all enemies play nice with.
owie,
Oh, wow, immediately.
mustabbers.
Your beard is in the way.
Yep.
There was one thing in the DLC that I'm particularly pleased with. If you know my brand, you know.
It's dogs and
And
Dudes.
goats.
there you go.
Oh, it's a goat.
A large one.
Ooh.
What are your feelings on Toriel? Just in general.
She makes good pie.
I'll say.
10 out of 10 would smash.
I just one of those images that lives in my mind when I think of Tumblr is just that cosplay photograph of a Toriel cosplayer. Baby.
Oh yeah, that one's so funny.
Yeah.
Just like exhaling this enormous cloud.
Yeah. Ooh, and I'm gone.
Hey, I wasn't the last to be killed. Oh, nuts.
You're a genius.
Yay.
I think I figured out the meta in this.
Stab.
Touch heart with horn, yeah.
With what?
Touch heart, horn to heart.
Okay. That's why they call you.
I can
Horner.
never remember the name of the fish lady.
Ponyo.
No.
Something Dine.
Oh, Undyne.
Undyne.
Yeah, no, she's the best girl and it's not close.
I can't stop doing this actually until I like. Take
Oh,
my
it's like
finger
here,
off the brake.
it's Le Mans.
Yeah. Where's the Gantt? And the additional Gantt?
In your heart. So I'm trying to get it out.
Oh.
There we go.
I'm stuck.
Ow!
Do 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 do. Wah 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 wah.
Deleted.
Polluted.
Cetaceans.
Do what dissertations?
No!
Ow! We're just being silly. No!
Go.
Real silly. Oh, this roundabout. Just.
You seem like someone that supports the idea of roundabouts.
Very much so. I am a vocal supporter of the good roundabouts.
We have some roundabouts.
We do have a few.
Yep.
I wish more people knew how to use them.
You're not that hard to use.
I just take him at full speed and pray.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, good for you.
Although I'm
for
on
you
a
for
I'm on
having-
a bike, so I think I lose that one.
Yeah.
I know but that's the entire point of the roundabouts is that you don't have to stop, and ideally you don't even have to slow down.
Unless it's a bus going through.
Well, yeah, sometimes.
I would like to sing the praises of our very own Galloping Goose Trail
Excuse me.
Oh wow,
because it rules.
it is also currently the hot topic in our local newspapers
Is it?
opinion section. Oh yeah, people are upset about the GG
Why is that?
because people on e-bikes are riding too fast, and pedestrians should walk on the left-hand side of the road. No, pedestrians should walk on the right-hand side of the road.
I'm
facing
part of that
traffic.
problem.
You are!
Yay!
How do you like being featured in the news?
Thanks, I hate it.
Do you use your bell?
Yeah?
Then you're not part of the problem.
Right. But just like ring your bell when you pass. I'm actually trying to source a better bell because the one that I have, sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just rude. It's like this
Vibe.
electronic,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, I hate this.
But you do want something that's gonna cut through the
Yeah,
noise.
and I definitely just like want one of those like very English pastoral kind of like ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Be like, a bicycle is coming. Mind the left.
Well, and what you do is you find one of those old-timey brass honk horns.
We have one at here. I was gonna say at work.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
let that happen to me.
broadly speaking, on my bike, I try to avoid all things that aren't pavement.
Just remember to ring your bell.
Is there a second
Bell.
part to that? Oh, okay, yes. Sorry, I didn't know it was a call and response. All of my popular music I approach through mashups, so I usually lose most of the cultural context.
There are multiple songs that I primarily experienced through mouth sounds.
Okay, I'm so glad you finished that sentence because I was like, do you have aphasia? Do you like taste sounds?
You could.
Is that the best way to like experience music is through ingestion?
Is that what aphasia is?
I might be using the wrong word.
I think you're thinking of synesthesia.
Synesthesia. Yes, thank you. I was thinking of synesthesia.
I think aphasia is you
Aphasia
can't
is you can't-
swallow.
No, aphasia is like you can't words good. You-
Okay, yeah.
You get the apple crustimals.
I thought aphasia is the thing where you need the thick wit.
No, I think that's just. I don't know. what that is.
Glossonadia?
No glots. I don't want no glots. Vroom vroom. Torp. Vroom. Torp.
Come here, white boy.
Okay. You can always hit your own team.
Yeah. First off, how dare you?
Hey, all the characters that you seem to play in these games are white.
The only reason Matt gets away with that is because it's Pride Month.
Yes.
Twink privilege.
Well, let me see. National
Privilege.
National Aboriginal Day is, I think, some point this month.
And then you're fucked.
Uh-oh.
I always just play the white characters because I'm passing.
You're serving white.
Is that why you do so well at Le Mans?
Wow.
No, it's pride. It's rut-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Oh, dang it.
Woo!
Keep running through them.
Okay.
Amoeba time.
Amoeba.
Moeba.
I wonder if anyone's made art of that, of like an amoeba, but they are just a moe blob.
Oh yeah, no, that definitely, like, the discussion about moe blobs has led to the illustration of some blobs that look like the characters from K-On!
Yup.
Because they certainly weren't the first moe blobs, but they were maybe the most popular ones.
They were the best example of Studio or Kyoto Studios Moe
Yeah.
blob style.
They're
They're the ones that kind of coined the term.
Yeah.
Which is the key.
a lot of side mouth in that show.
A lot of feet too.
Wait, what? I don't actually think I've seen, like, actually watched much of K-On! I did quite enjoy the memes. I don't remember what they are now. But, Super Deformed better than Moe? Hard agree. Bring back Super Okay, I went and rewatched Dragon Half, and the shit rules. And they had super deformed proportions that I hadn't seen in a dog's age.
Oh god, yeah.
They had enormous thick legs that, like, you know, they were like carrots almost. It was extremely cute.
The Super Deformed Gundam saved the Gundam franchise.
Did it?
Oh yeah, they
Okay.
made so much money off of that.
Ian, have we discussed doing a stream about the Great Battle series?
The Great Battle series. Which one?
How do you not know about this? It's super deformed
World War
Bandai Namco characters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you play super deformed like Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Gundam, and maybe a couple other ones.
Yeah, that might be a lot of fun.
And they started in like the SNES days, and they made a bunch of them.
Because Super Robot Wars is super good.
Yeah, I think it's like faintly similar to that. I always wanted to play them, but like I don't think they ever localized them, and I didn't speak enough Japanese. Although it's like it's a SNES game. You walk to the right and you blast things.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not that sophisticated.
So anyway, you started blasting.
Yep.
Paige and I did go through the Kuso game.
Oh, like a Jam Kusoge?
No, specifically, what was that most famous one? Where you play as an office worker.
I don't know the one you're talking about. Maybe I don't know enough about Kusoge. Like I'm sort of familiar with it. It's like kind of artisanally bad video games.
Yeah, this one was just God, who was the director that everyone loves and hate?
I feel like
Tarantino?
Kusoge.
Takeshi Kitano.
Ah.
His game. That was it for the
Oh,
for the
okay.
original NES.
Oh God, I'm speaking.
It,
Sorry.
yeah, it took a lot of work to get through that with a guide.
Damn. Because I was about to say what that makes me think of is Chindogu.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
they actually have a
Inventions.
similar kind of ethos to them, I guess. Like, they have to be sincere.
Mhm.
Like, you can't be making it
Oh.
for a joke. Is what I've heard about it. You know, if you want to
Robert
make
Kusoge?
authentic, yeah.
Ooh.
Which I think happens with like sort of like Neo B movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rare that they're successful, because part of what makes, in air quotes, bad movies good is they're done completely sincerely.
The genuine.
They just like they honestly suck.
I mean, like, kind of the king of them, Rocky Horror. Fully.
I don't think that's a bad movie though.
It's structured, I would say, in some ways poorly. And it is very, like, cringe, a lot of people would say.
I think it's too much in a category of its own, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I would say it's definitely a cult film.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And-
It's maybe the cultiest of cult films,
But definitely it's the case
it's
that
not like a B movie.
not
I've
all
never.
not all B movies are cult movies. Not all cult movies are B movies.
There you go. Man, it's been a long time since I watched Cemetery Man. Go away. I haven't got time for the living.
I mean, I just realized recently I'd never seen Beverly Hills Cop.
I think I watched that recently, and I was like, eh. I was like, this was not worth them doing blackface for in Gaki no Tsukai.
Oh, okay, that's
Oh, that was not good.
that's never okay.
That was not okay.
If there's one thing Japanese media needs to get away from, it's the blackface.
It's not
Ever.
good. It's God. There's a word I would describe it with, and I can't think what it is because it's not harmless, and it's not innocent. It's almost like naive.
That's yes.
It's like like extreme naivete.
Yeah.
It's like, haha, foreign people are funny. It's like,
Ignorant, I think.
yeah.
What is the opposite of intersectionality? That's Japanese television awareness of foreign.
Yeah.
There we go.
Got shit back.
Dang it.
Yeah, it's like you don't have quite the sort of institutional racism in like North America. Instead, they just think they're funny
Yeah.
because they look weird to them. It's like, that's not really better. Is it?
Nope.
No, it's not. Oh dear. Ow.
Weow.
Oh man. It's a bloodbath.
We just love stabbing here, you know?
Cool.
Ow!
Kablamo. Captain Stabbin making it happen.
Okay.
I will duel with you. With my horn. Are narwhals how the whole unicorn thing got started?
There's
think so,
thoughts
probably.
about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how many legends are because of like weird sea creatures that, you know, half-dead drunk sailors saw?
That said, I don't think anyone in history, no matter how lightly educated, is going to mistake a horse for a whale. I saw this big old saltwater horse the other day. What do you mean a saltwater horse?
We know Selkie.
Wasn't like that? Wasn't that like the Chinese interpretations of lions
Heck.
and where that went?
Into the dragon territory?
Yeah, just like the like sort of like Chinese lions are ultra stylized and don't really look much like real lions. They look awesome though.
I mean, that partially comes back to the idea of the Kirin too, the giraffe dragon.
Wait, what?
Is that what they're supposed to be?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, not what they're supposed to be. They're just supposed to be a dragon, a Kirin. But they look way too much like giraffes to be an
be a
accident.
coincidence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just supposed to be some guy named Kieran.
Yeah. He's the man who makes the beer for Japan.
What, like all of it?
Yep.
Damn.
And that's unfortunate. So that's why he had to.
Oh, the God Kirin?
I am making shit up here.
God damn it!
I'm about to tell you about the fact that way back, just after Amaterasu was able to coax Susanoo out of the cave,
I'm stuck.
Kirin had to break himself off into two other brothers to help him brew more beer for the country.
Huh.
And those brothers were Asahi and Suntory Premium Malts.
I've played enough SMT to know that Amaterasu's the one that was in the cave.
Aha! You found the lie in my story.
Isn't that the dog with the pinwheel?
Ow!
Irish god Susan O.O. Susan O.O.
Did I just call it the void was just blurred out Enkidu dies?
Okay, so we've done amoeba. Stasis?
Sure.
Stasis. Let's do all the levels.
Oh my god, stasis! We're gonna be put on ice and come back when, like,
Holy-
our bitchy friends are old. We'll be like, ha! You're old. And they'll be like, double ha! All your relatives are dead. And I'm like, yeah, I got their inheritance now.
And this planet's all these
Shit, that's a really funny through line for sci-fi.
all these worlds are ours. They're not giving us the Europa.
Oh no, Becky's cryopod failed. She's like a mummy. That's so gross.
So skinny,
Maybe
though.
we can sell her bones on Etsy.
Yeah.
Or Space Etsy.
Do you know why we woke up? Did you check with Mother?
Oh, Mother started an update after we went to sleep.
She's serving total. Total C code.
Oh boy. Somebody's gonna remind me to write that down, like put it into my comic.
No, don't worry, it'll be on the VOD.
Yeah,
Oh
maybe.
god, that's right. Everything we've said has been recorded.
No.
Urgh. Get.
I don't know. We were talking about some of the voices that I've done. Because I don't remember who the we was, but we were discussing Warpline and who did which voices.
Oh yeah.
And there's a few of them that I've done. So like obviously I'm A-Train and wow, why am I blanking on his name?
The Fucky McGee.
My name's Fucky McGee.
Yes.
I want my
Richard
I want
Thurston
my
the third.
locomotive.
There we go.
Yeah, Richard Thurston the third.
Local
AKA
celebrity
Fucky
Fucky
McGee.
McGee.
Yeah, some people might not know that I did Birth of Burp Winter. I smoked so much weed I couldn't see straight. I took a lung buster on top of a lung buster, and I busted. And busted makes me feel good.
Good for you, Bertha.
I definitely think I need to practice more voices. Because it's like, as I'm sure Jacob would tell me, I'm just about to be incinerated in lava. It's probably not as straightforward as people imagine it is. I mean, I just take him seriously because he's an actual voice actor and not like a make-believe voice actor like us.
This is what I tell people: is you are what you get paid for.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, if you want to call yourself a professional, anything, the minute you get paid for it, that's it. Doesn't mean you're any good at it, but it means that you did get paid for it.
Now be careful though, because you'll have to pay taxes on.
Yes.
being-
Oh shit!
Ow!
Speaking of, I am for hire, by the way. I'm looking to pick up some commissions. I draw people's. I draw a lot of people's D&D characters. That is a bread and butter commission thing that I do, and it's a lot of fun actually.
That is a thriving small artist
Yomp.
source of bread.
Ow. Hopefully not Wonder Bread.
I mean, in this economy, by which I mean a capitalist economy. That's.
Well, that's the idea.
Let's be very clear here.
Yeah. D&D characters and personas. I don't know that I've drawn as many furry creatures as I don't know, like if I would say ought to, but it's not something I'm opposed to.
It's. I think it's not something you're known for.
Yeah,
No.
unless you spec into it, it doesn't really seem like there's much crossover.
I have had more practice drawing scalies though. Like kobolds and lizard folk and stuff like that.
Well, D&D, yeah.
And
Look, find your niche and fill it.
so that one's called the cloaca.
It's a multi-purpose hole.
I was just thinking the other day about how people call it the vent and how much I don't like
what?
that phrase.
No, they don't. They
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
No, they do not.
No, the act of venting is when they use the hole to expel fluid.
I've heard people refer to specific, not necessarily lizards, but birds and fish occasionally gets referred to as the vent.
Huh.
Don't like it.
That, I mean,
No, I agree with you.
as I just
That's
said,
correct.
like, that's the verb, I guess. They vent.
Yeah.
But, no, it's a kobold.
Yep. Kobolds are 2 turkey legs and a burrito.
Hmm. Good for them.
Love that for them.
Mm.
Pneumatic.
Penumatic.
Gonna get crushed. Oh no!
That might be the best thing from Brave New World.
Which?
Is the
Soma?
well, no, they refer to as referral to a comely young person as pneumatic.
What? Huh.
Yes, they're quite pneumatic.
Damn. That is vivid.
I mean, they're rumpy pumpy.
That sounds like a really appropriate sort of flirtatious remark about your like robot girlfriend.
She's pneumatic.
Oh, pneumatic.
Oh, no,
Even-
I'm sorry, no, she's-
Perhaps even hydraulic.
She's strictly linear activated.
She makes me go hydraulic.
Are you one of those joystick wigglers?
I don't have time for the wetness of pneumaticism.
Pneumaticism.
The new nomadicists.
They're my favorite alt band.
I'm just stuck going around in circles here.
Yeah, I mean that tends to be how things pan out.
Ugh.
Wee Schlorpo. Wee Schlorpo.
What character is that
Huh? Schlorpo?
from Star Wars?
Yeah, that was the baby Grogu.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like McClunky or something.
Never forget McClunky.
Goddamn Star Wars.
And never stop referring to Grogu never stop referring to Yoda as old Grogu from now on.
Yeah. This might be of interest to you, Ian. I saw a thing. There's a guy who's doing a project
I was still alive.
where he is attempting to enhance the prequel trilogy by selectively swapping the voiceovers for each character
Interesting.
with one of the dubs.
Like different
Different
languages.
dubs. And like picking the best performance.
Oh.
And by God, it fucking works.
That'd be very interesting.
It's pretty cool. There's clips of it online already, and like he did stuff like choose languages kind of by faction. So like the was it the Trade Federation speaks mostly French.
Thank God.
Yep. The
They didn't go with the George choice on that one.
yeah, the Jedi speak German. The what are the dudes that are blockading at the beginning?
Oh, the Trade Federation. That was the.
Wait, I have that backwards then. They speak Mandarin.
Well, no, they did. They definitely went with the stereotype then.
I mean, is it a better stereotype than the one that they already? Well, actually, no.
It's exactly the same stereotype. I'd like to find out which Japanese voice actors they chose for that, though, specifically because I know that the voice actor for Lupin III was quite prolific amongst other.
Yeah. But Palpatine in Italian fucking slays.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
It's so good.
And what about Jar Jar?
I don't remember. I think he speaks French, and it's like fine. Mon Dieu. Yeah, everything's subtitled. Otherwise, you would have no idea what anybody is saying.
Wait, is Jar Jar in French or Quebecois?
I don't believe there's a Quebecois dub of anything.
Oh, there should be.
There might be.
Okay, so
All the swears would be completely different.
the correct thing to do now is to take it all
Tabarnak.
and subtitle it with the subtitles from Backstroke to the West.
What the hell is Backstroke to the West?
That was the infamous Chinese bootleg AI translation
Oh,
that
no.
was translated back into English.
That's. Oh, was it the like do not want?
Yep.
Ah, right. Do not want.
Is that where that online saying came from?
Yeah, it was Darth Vader going, no, which is already the most ridiculous scene. But then they subtitled it, "Do not want."
Yeah.
Somehow made it funnier.
That reminds me of I think it is Spider-Man 2 subtitles thing, which I think was around the same time, meme-wise.
Uh-huh.
But it was the line, "Sometimes it's pizza times." Because it was Mr. Parker carrying like 5 boxes of pizza.
Ian, did you see What's Up, Tiger Lily?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think any of us have any fondness for Woody Allen, but like at the time it was like pretty funny.
Like the concept, yeah.
At least, yeah, like the concept was certainly new and silly.
Yeah, I'd like to see that revisited.
Yeah, like I think there's with the right, very clever, writing and editing, it could be pretty good.
It did. Yeah, you'd have to do it in that respect too.
Well, it's probably a lot harder than anybody would imagine it is. Because it's just like, oh, we could just put some dumb... It's like, oh, if only we knew a group known for dubbing existing IPs and shortening them. God, who could that be?
Yeah.
Some sort of like Abridgers or something.
Wow.
A team of them, you think?
Yeah, 4 of them.
Wow.
They'd be all-stars. God, DBZ Abridged is so good.
Yeah. It's a work of art.
It really is. I mean, like some of the stuff is,
Again, of
aged
its
not
time.
well, and is of its time, and
Yeah.
not, it is what it is. Not good, but overall, it's like an entire piece. It's really good.
And done with love,
Yes, and that's why it works.
such that it actually becomes, quite frankly, a good abridged Dragon Ball series.
They do manage to sneak in some of their own jokes, like muffin button.
Do you think it would be worth visiting now for the first time?
Watching it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Be-
I've
I-
never
I-
actually
Like I
watched
think
it,
we
so-
may have mentioned that like the first arc is a little rough, but
It's not even that that it's rough. It's that there are some
off-color jokes.
not even off color. Like let's be right up straight up. There is some very not good, well not good, insensitive content towards the LGBT community and a certain amount of racism as well. And that does go away over time, which is I find important because that shows that the
It sure-
creators are learning.
It sure does
Over time,
harken
but-
back to like early 2000s where like,
Isn't that when it was made?
yeah,
Oh no, the early 2010s.
Yeah.
For that.
yeah.
Really? I thought it was earlier than that.
No. Also, like Hellsing Ultimate Abridged is also very good.
I do have to ask, did you accidentally say the LGTB community?
Sure.
there?
Yeah.
I wish I had.
Like you have one, right? I don't want to assume your TV side. Sorry. I think the correct way to make that joke is to shit on it.
Only if you're into that.
The big problem is that it does again come back to intersectionality, because one of the things I love about the LGBT community is their love of deep color separation and dynamic range.
It has the range.
Yes.
Is that why the pride flag keeps evolving? It just becomes a gradient.
No, what they need to do is really just rearrange their pixels into a more optimal situation for delivering deeper blacks.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a controversial suggestion. they adopt the resistor code as the new pride flag? Come on, that'd be fucking efficient.
That's the hanky code.
What? No, it isn't.
Eventually, like, it will replace something.
I would
like
love
hanky
to see
code.
what the hanky code read in resistor code. It's like, okay, this guy, how many ohms is this twink?
Depends on how hard you go.
What was that thing recently where people were like reinventing the hanky code? It's just like time is cyclical.
Yeah, I think it was like solo cups at a party or something.
It's just like, you know, gay people came up with that like a hojillion years ago. Okay. There's quite a lot of them, as I understand. We used to use the resistor code to label cable lengths at the shop I worked at.
Oh man, that
That's
seems
smart. Yeah.
It was actually very good because like you'd see a red green and be like, "That's 25 feet,"
And classic Canadian humor as
and
well.
I'm trying to remember. Like I think brown black was 10 feet. I'm probably gonna get some of these wrong, but like off the top of my head.
you got to worry about your multiplier bars. Is always the problem.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't think it ever got to using multiplier bars because like they would max out at like 100. So that would be brown, black, black.
I never learned resistor code, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, I barely remember it. I'm probably getting it wrong as well. Red on yellow kills a
right.
fellow. I've never heard of that electronics slogan.
Well, here we go. We've managed to, in an hour's time, work through all the levels.
Jeez, what are we gonna do when we come back after the break?
Gossip.
Do a different system.
All right.
There's some more modes, I think.
Okay.
Rises. This is just like Ice Climbers.
It's so just exactly like Ice Climbers.
Yet no one's willing to bring back the balloon fight. Ah! Oh no, there we go. The double touch.
Yeah, red on yellow kill a fellow. That's for coral snakes, isn't it?
I think so.
I mean,
You shouldn't use a coral snake as a fuse either.
I don't.
A diode is fine, but
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm just gonna stay well clear of any snake. If it's all the same to you.
Happy Pride?
any snake, high voltage or otherwise.
Actually, the other happy pride related to snakes is that, you know, those snake bite anti-venom kits, the old ones? Those don't do anything, but they're great for kink.
How
Apparently.
so?
There's like a little suction thing.
Oh, okay. I thought there was some sort of anti-venom that, like,
Oh, that you trip out?
Blasted
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
ludes. Or poppers.
this anti-venom will give you an erection that lasts 6 hours.
Oh,
you should
no.
definitely be seeing a doctor
Oh,
anyway.
you
so-
should see a vicar at that point.
And then kiss him?
Look,
Is that
you're
what
gonna
it's
need a
called?
young priest and an old priest.
Yeah. Ow!
You want equal rep. So.
Yeah, you respect your gay elders, you know.
Indeed. When I was your age, we didn't have no grinder. We just walked in a straight line till we ran into somebody.
The only
Where
grinder we
hanky.
had was full of grist and rats. Hey,
Sorry, the old turn of the century grinder where you would just like, you know, crush millet and have the fellows come by or something.
to get their crushed millet.
It's like, hello, do you have any flour?
Well, folks, we're gonna get up, stretch our legs, swap our fluids. You should get some crushed millet. We're gonna search for our own, and we'll be back with more Star Wall in just a few minutes. Don't go all the way away. Hey, no, we're too big. We're too big. We gotta put back. There we go. Now we're appropriately sized. We are playing Star Wall. I think it's time for us to select
Different mode.
Score attack, tag others to get a high score. Zones. Ooh, capture the zone control
okay.
points.
That
What the heck is that?
different.
Heartthrob?
Get
What?
the heart in the right. Well, let's play a few of these
Capture
modes
the
here.
flag?
Yeah.
Score 30, infinity free for all rounds. Guess it's first to 30.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What the? God damn it.
Hello?
Oh, wait, there we go.
It's already lit up, but let's hold that button down.
Oh no.
Ian, you do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can help here in any way.
You're the technician here. We're gonna pivot to Tinker Tailor Soldier Fry.
See, here's the thing about computers these days: is
They
no
suck.
one realizes. Yeah, they've made them basically impossible to fix because they've made them impossible to find out what's going on with them.
Excuse me.
I've nearly given up on the I'm going to help people out with their computer phase. Okay, I'm going to reset the connection here. So let's turn this on.
You know, in elementary school, our lab had a bunch of like, what was the first Macintosh, like the like cube.
Yeah, the original Macintosh, the 512.
I think we were having trouble with one of them. It was either a Macintosh or like an Apple II, and it wasn't working for some reason. And the teacher came over and sort of like thought for a minute, and he placed his hand on the top of it and said, "Heal!" Swear that happened. I think I was a little young to get the joke, but it was very funny in hindsight.
Okay, we're back in.
And it worked?
No, of course it didn't work. Faith healing's bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there is also though the you remember the magic and more magic switch.
What?
So I can't remember which computer it was off the top of my head now, but there was a computer that had a switch on the side of it marked magic and more magic. And when you had it in the magic position, the computer would crash occasionally.
Okay.
When you put it in more magic, it would run fine. It wasn't hooked up to anything.
That's deeply upsetting.
Yeah, old computers were weird.
Okay, yeah, what the hell did the turbo button do on old PCs?
They actually increased your clock speed.
Huh.
Like there were games that games and
yeah.
programs that would run too fast
Yeah.
in the new 486s, and so
Yeah. There are some games that you cannot return to because their interior clock is...
God, like clock speed stuff is so weird.
Yeah.
Like how in the Dark Souls 60 FPS mod, there's certain jumps that get screwed up in speedruns because collision detection uses the system, or it uses the frame rate as a reference source. So like there's certain very important jumps that you would make in a speedrun that you just go skidding off the edge because you were in 60 FPS,
Yeah.
which is very strange. Bleep, no, this is mine.
Mine, though.
Mine, no, stop it!
Mine.
Orange is a sucky color made by babies when they puke up their mashed carrots.
What if instead I turned both of the boobs here orange?
And what if I only feed my babies patriotic purple carrots?
Oh, there's wind. I was wondering why we're moving.
No, yeah, I was gonna say. I didn't think he even liked it.
I mean, when they're orange, though.
We liking this mode?
We can play a bit more of it, sure.
Yeah, we should get through it at least. I'm a burr. I'm a burr. I'm a burr that's there.
Oh, there's a second one.
Oh god, there's lava.
Larva?
Well, it's
Oh no!
okay. It's the larval form of
Help!
Lux lava.
No. Help yourself.
I'm die.
Oh no, help! Okay, I'm good. Oh no, both the boobs are white.
So
Oh.
this OnlyFans?
My titty. I must score.
Talk to your judge. It's like if your boobs turn orange, I feel like you might have a failing kidney or liver. It's liver that causes jaundice, right?
Yeah.
I watched House MD.
I don't know. Speaking as
So I'm basically a doctor.
speaking as part of the cis representation here, it would be nice if things did change color based on how well you were doing.
Maybe guys would finally find the clit.
Because it
would
just
flash red.
flashes, yeah.
I mean,
I thought it already flashed red.
I do call the target the quest nipple whenever I'm playing Yakuza.
What?
But it does look like that. It's all pink and throbbing on my map. I just feel like nipples are, something that everyone has, so we can all have a good time.
Yeah, cats even have like 8 of them.
Yeah. Capybaras even. That was upsetting.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, the nipples on capybaras are extant and prominent.
Are they square? No, wait, that's wombat.
Yeah, that's wombats and that's their shit.
Why would you think the nipples are square?
Machinist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very precise machinist nipples. I went to Andrew Charret, which is a plumbing supply, contractor supply place, and they had a sign about their nipple trays.
Oh yeah, yep,
And I was
yep.
just like,
Lol.
yeah, well. This is how conception happens.
Also, I wasn't sure how you said Andrew Charret. I've always pronounced it shirt, like sherbert.
Maybe? I don't know how it's pronounced. I just know they have lots of plumbing stuff for
Laying pipe.
fairly reasonable. Oh, I should check what their Milwaukee prices are like.
Milwaukee?
Sorry, I have Milwaukee tools on the brain because I'm thinking about getting an angle grinder.
It's a brand of tool and a place where tools come from.
Yeah, so when men come of age in North America, they choose a color.
That's true.
And that is the power tool brand that they're stuck with for life.
Yep.
So I selected red.
Oh, you poor man.
What? Oh, you almost got me. What did you go with?
I went honestly with blue, the Princess Auto.
Bold.
Yeah, no, but that's it was based on an earlier idea of buy the tool and buy the cheap tool, find out if you need it, and then buy the good one.
Interesting. I mean, I quite like it, but I'm not going to be one of those people who compares everything. I'm sort of bought into the Milwaukee infrastructure.
That's
which is to say that I have like 4 batteries.
Yeah,
so
that's mainly what it's about. Is
Yeah.
having compatible battery systems.
So the things that I have my eyes on are the cordless bandsaw,
Ooh,
which is pretty cool.
cordless bandsaw.
Yup. It's like this big, and it just has a ribbon of metal that chews into things.
Let's change modes.
They've got like a heat gun.
Get the heart and run away.
The one very cool one they have is I think it's called like a top-up that just changes your battery pack to like an AC outlet and a USB connector. It's like, that's cool.
Those are handy. I've been curious to get into refurbishing the battery packs for these various tool things.
Oh, that's a great idea. I was thinking about getting one of those top-up modules so that I can use it to extend the range of my bike. Because after my errand today, I arrived at the office like at 1%. So I just made it.
You need to make yourself a little jerry can for your bike.
Yeah, I mean, like, I thought about maybe installing it like an inverter with like a car battery or something. And I'm like, there's something weird about this. Like, I'm heading towards having like an electric scooter, or maybe just like a moped.
I mean, that's they are electric motorcycles that have pedals on them.
Yeah, I quite like my e-bike. I was skeptical of them at first, but I'm now pretty sold on the concept.
What were you skeptical about?
I don't know, they just seem kind of meme. You know,
They're a fantastic last mile piece of transportation.
yeah, actually, that's the best thing is that our like a city like Victoria is actually very well suited to that kind of transportation.
Flat.
Particularly
Mostly.
because, well, okay, it's, you know, we have bike lanes,
Oh yeah.
and all of the buses have bike racks, so you can hop a bus, take your bike with you, and then like extend to
Yeah.
your, you know.
I can definitely agree with that. My big problem with e-bikes is my problem with all sorts of bike and pedal-based transportation. It's that you are exposed to the elements.
That's it. That's legit. I think that it's going to do me well through like summer and spring and maybe like early autumn, and then not gonna be getting on that thing through winter.
And I would love to be able to, you know, recommend the public transit system in Victoria, but I can't recommend the public transit system anywhere in North America. Make it free, make it more frequent, make it reliable, then we'll talk.
Fair. BC Transit's okay.
Oh yeah, and also
I really miss the TTC for all its faults.
also take away the payment options from third-party American companies. Nationalize it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna step up on my soapbox for a minute here. Our local transit system changed fare systems to an app called Umo, and it sucks, and I fucking hate it.
And they're out of Tennessee.
It's just garbage. It makes me so mad. This is my, like, you know, old man yells at cloud kind of thing. It's like, I think I just generally dislike the appinization of everything.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think that public transit should be
Yeah.
relying on apps.
I don't like the idea of
Give me a card.
a third-party company knowing when I got on a bus, when I got off the bus, where those bus stations are, and how much I'm spending.
I
on.
didn't even think about that. That's just the thing doesn't goddamn work half the time.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem.
It's like now, because what it does is you open up your fare thing, and it shows a QR code
Yep.
that you flash to the reader, and
Which doesn't.
the reader's like, huh? And the driver is, you know,
Yes.
pinching the bridge of his nose, saying like, please turn the brightness up on your phone. And you're like, I can't. I am running out of battery. And when my phone is dead, I can't get on the bus.
Hey, did you know that the system that Japan uses, the Suica system, when you can designate one of your cards on your phone as your transit card, so that it works even when your phone doesn't have any battery power left.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Like, there's already a panic when your phone is running low on juice, but add to that the mortal terror of not being able to pay to get on
Oh
transit.
yes.
Yeah.
You know, when transit stops for you to begin with.
Yeah, God, I hate it. I'm just like, I'm fortunate that I'm not quite as like financially dire as I was when I was young, but I was like, if this had happened when I was younger, it would be hell.
Oh, yeah.
I would be in hell. You know, polishing Satan's knob cozy.
Happy Pride.
I guess? More like Happy Wrath.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, don't let your your transit system be taken over by third parties.
Yeah. What if instead just money? Cash money.
Heavy.
Extremely inconvenient.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Well, they had a system that worked. It was a little thin, like lightweight plastic card, and you just go shloom, done. You might still be able to get a card, but you have to go to one of a handful of select retailers, as opposed to any corner store where you used to be able to get a month pass.
Yeah.
Now it's just like only people who are authorized. The solitary advantage of the app is that you can add credit from your credit card. But like,
Does that help the poor?
is it supposed to?
Well, public transit is primarily for those who have less money.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's what we say.
That's the use case.
It should be for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, what if they had an Uber that would stop at like specific locations at specific times, and like would be much larger?
They call that, I believe, the
The bus.
handy bus.
Sorry, that was just too funny. There, somebody was reinventing the bus.
I didn't touch this hard. Oh my god.
Yes.
No,
No, stay away from my heart. Damn it.
Hatsu.
Even chicken hearts are getting expensive these days.
Are they?
Oh no.
Oh, hey, I have it.
Yes.
Oh, while we're on like a tech rant, let us fix things.
Like,
Anything.
Give us the ability to fix things.
well, good news from I think the people fighting against John Deere on that front, right?
Yeah, I mean it's
Right to repair.
well, yeah, it's different in America too.
You don't say.
Well, I love living in Canada where our laws have to align with the Americans, and so our finance minister just got up today and gave a speech about how cheap Chinese electric vehicles are somehow going to ruin our economy and make our lives terrible. When in fact, what we need are cheap electric vehicles for people who need to buy vehicles to drive. But where was I going with that?
No. It's like free-form, like rage dump.
Oh yes, the fixing things.
Yes.
So recently, thankfully, the Canadian Supreme Court made a great ruling recently, stating that the breaking, or rather that trusted and technological protection measures implemented, essentially DRM, does not negate the rights of fair dealing in Canada. Fair dealing in Canada is what we call fair use. So that means that you can't you can't prosecute someone for breaking a trusted lock if what they're doing is for the fair dealing, for a home copy of something,
Yeah.
or for works of educational review. This also then applies to repair, as long as repair is part of fair dealing.
And
What?
it's
Just-
going to stay that way, right?
I mean, given how good they are getting bills through through the House of Commons these days, yeah, it's gonna be a while before that changes.
Okay.
I mean, I will do my part, but like, I definitely hope people just get fed up with like, sort of, cheap quality disposable junk that doesn't goddamn work.
I mean, we really need that anyway, with the whole issue around fast fashion.
Yeah. Well, like fast anything. It's like planned obsolescence and all that stuff. Like that is certainly one of the driving forces behind me becoming an antique tool collector and restorer, is because it's really great making something work again
Yep.
and get like 30 or 50 more years of use out of it.
I have a feeling that could be a very lucrative.
Right? If
Business
we
for you.
came back to the like, hey, y'all, our new business model is the old business model, where we just made something to last until the end of time, and you you lavish us with your customer loyalty because the stuff was good.
Oh, that would be nice. I was just talking about you specifically restoring tools and then selling them to tech bros who want a restored tool. Hey, stay out of there.
Make me. I don't think I'm going to want to have anything to do with Tech Bros since watching BitCon, the documentary.
Oh.
Oh boy! It's a Netflix documentary about the biggest Bitcoin scam.
You mean Bitcoin?
To date,
Okay, well, like,
so far.
yeah. It sure is a thing.
That is the one big thing that my partner is disappointed that they got wrong is crypto staying around.
Oh, they thought
He thought it was going to fail
Oh.
the
I
same
mean-
way that NFTs did.
Unfortunately, it seems to be like a sustainable scam.
Yeah. There are systems that are relying on it, unfortunately, maintain its relevance.
Oh well. Well, I mean, people need a way to buy Molly from Thailand.
I mean, at least it's not become something that's grown into a mainstream going concern.
There's a picture I saw on the internet of like a guy at one of those crypto ATMs or something, and he's just sitting on the floor on his phone. And I'm just like, you dumb shit. It's like all my coins are gone or something.
My apes!
Gosh,
My apes all gone.
how'd you do that?
Well, I mean, it's interesting because like one of the themes that that this documentary delves into is that like even when people became wise that it was nonsense and a scam, they still kind of like believed in the idea,
Yeah.
which is bananas. I mean, that's probably how it keeps maintaining itself.
It's unfortunate that, well, it's not unfortunate. The idea of a blockchain and the associated technology along being used by most cryptocurrencies is a legitimate and interesting and useful technology. It just wasn't applied that way.
I was gonna say, I mean, AI probably is the same thing.
It absolutely is.
It's just
that way.
like, hey, this could have been useful for something. No, let's just rip people off.
It's a lot of
Let's
VCs
rip people off.
trying to make money where there's money to be made.
Oh
It's-
yeah.
It's the AI stuff has been useful for things that it's been useful for the last decade already. It's just all the spin that
The
people try to-
chatbots, the LLMs, and you're right, exactly, the spin.
Markov chains existed before.
Yep.
That's not new.
And the like horrendous pollution of image searches now.
It's not to mention the horrendous pollution of the air and water.
Yeah.
We did good with this mode. We're gonna try a different one.
Let's do it.
Okay. Score attack.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've done zones, we've done the heart attack. So I guess
Done
it's-
classic.
I don't remember if I mentioned this to you, Ian, but my dad and many artists like him used to maintain. I want to say I don't think it's an ash can. There's a different word for it. I don't remember what it is, but it's a physical repository of like magazine clippings and prints and so forth for reference. You know, what would be our reference folder on our hard
Right.
drive, and those have been like quite obsolete for a long time. He still has his, and he doesn't know what to do with it. But because generative AI has like contaminated image searches so much, which were really useful, and
Yeah.
now you have to look twice at everything. Just be like, did a fucking prompter make this? It occurred to me that such repositories might suddenly gain some newfound value in being utterly untainted
Yeah.
sources of reference. It's just like, what does a cat look like? Well,
Yeah.
I have this clipping from like 73.
Oh, that's a good question. Alex, are you hip to the term that is currently being used to describe the AI-generated garbage that we have to
No,
sift
what
through?
is this?
Slop.
Yep.
Slop.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's simple.
It's, you know, as opposed to spam.
Spam and slop. Slop sounds wetter and more disgusting.
It definitely makes me feel the way I do about AI
Yeah.
imagery.
And because it's a different word, you can say that the bots are spamming the slop.
Yeah.
Okay,
go.
this is a really stupid and like inside baseball thing, but slop is a machinist thing, referring
Yep.
to like loose tolerances.
Namespace.
Like, oh yeah, there's a lot of
solution.
slop in this spindle head.
Ooh.
Yeah, but yeah. Schming.
Is that a machinist term?
No, I think that's one that I came up with.
I mean, it doesn't mean it can't be a machinist term now.
I think I came up with schmeng and schmung,
Shmung.
which are just like variants. I think schmung is chunkier.
Is shmung emitted by the body? It sounds
could-
like it is.
It could be. I don't know, like if you find something really, really old and it's like covered in schmung. Just like, I don't know what it is. It's like kind of greasy.
So,
I was gonna say it sounds greasy.
so Cosmoline could be schmung.
Oh yeah, Cosmoline is like classic schmung.
But something like a dust would be schming.
Maybe. Dust might be too fine to be schming.
But oil dust, that's shmung.
When it turns into like little bunnies, I think that would be schmung. You get schmunged on.
Mods shmung this man.
Schmung this man. Schmung. That's just tarring and feathering,
Yeah.
which I didn't realize can be like harmless or like near lethal,
Yep.
depending on how it's approached.
How hot the tar is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be like, I'm very embarrassed and messy, or so it's like, I nearly died.
You know what we don't see references to ever anymore is people walking around town square in a barrel.
Oh yeah.
But in a barrel?
Yeah.
Like because they lost all their possessions and that's the only garment they
Yeah,
have?
Or
exactly.
they're being shamed or whatever.
I always associate that with being utterly broke.
Yeah.
You have a barrel with like a belt over it, and that's the like because you have no clothing.
Which to me was always bizarre because very early in my life, my family purchased a couple of large, old
Barrels?
Yeah, old
Well-
fermenting barrels for rainwater collection.
I bet you anything it came from a time when barrels could be had for free. They were
Yeah.
probably as common as pallets. So I guess the new one is wearing a pallet.
Oh no, you got to take those back.
That would be really uncomfortable.
Remember, the pallets are owned by the Central Pallet Authority, and if you
Or
take them away,
maybe you could wear a milk crate, like horse stance, with your legs poking out the side. It wouldn't cover it.
I was gonna say the new version would be probably like wearing a plastic shopping bag, except those have even become valuable now.
I definitely could see somebody wearing like a Walmart bag or 2 Walmart bags if they're really fancy.
IKEA bags.
Oh, even those are expensive, but
yeah,
good.
Yeah, but that's like something you inherit when you live in Scandinavia. Like when you're moving out of your parents' place for the first time, you inherit some IKEA bags.
I think the sign that you are poor nowadays is that you are wearing nothing but HelloFresh coupons.
Podcast vouchers.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Now me, I'd like to see people being, for minor offenses, let's bring back the stocks.
Yes.
Not, not let's make sure that they're covered from the elements so that we're not, forcing people to exposure.
You could put them in the shame cube.
Yep.
And we're not doing any of this in a sexy way.
Oh God, no. If you get off on it, then you immediately go.
You get a different one.
You go to community service.
Yeah. Because the community has already serviced you, apparently.
Yes. And you do have to clean out your shame cube.
But just think like an 8x8
Fired?
an 8x8 plexiglass cube with like air holes in the sides, and then you get like tied to a post or something. Or
Again, not
or
in a sexy way.
Maybe you just get sealed in resin for the day.
Ooh.
That'd be high tech.
And so do we allow people to throw expired? Well, I mean, I'd say we could allow people to throw expired vegetables at them, but again, those have probably been either covered in poison by the grocery store or too expensive.
Okay, there's an augmented reality app where you can like flick your phone and it will like throw digital fruit at them.
Yeah, it's
And you
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, you collect points.
God, you're just a pogo stop. Gotta beat the gym here.
That's like there's an idle game that's like chucking fruit at the.
God. I'm just seeing this image of a guy looking at his phone, and it's another person in the stocks on the screen with a little Pikachu next to it ready to be caught in the Pokemon Go interface.
Oh.
Oh man, I love
Cool.
dumb sci-fi ideas.
It's like a Black Mirror.
Dumb sci-fi
I
ideas.
think you could do like you could be way funnier or more irreverent with the idea of Black Mirror because like now to be fair I've only like heard about Black Mirror episodes and it's like what if your cell phone was evil? It's like Stephen King kind of like techno fear. Like I think you could do like way stupider things like the sci-fi or the cyberpunk nightmare that I endured trying to do my fucking laundry. My apartment building now has changed from a coin laundry to a card-based laundry.
Lucky you! You are so lucky. Do you know how easy it is to hack those cards?
I don't think you should be talking about that.
Oh no, I will talk about that all day long. I am Look, my condominium, which I own, has an agreement with Coinstar, my hated enemy.
Oh.
Twice in the past 2 years, they have increased the cost of laundry well above the price of inflation by raising it by 25 cents each time.
Huh.
And I have a feeling it's going to happen again next year. So I'm hoping that we switch to a card-based system so I can start hacking the hell out of it.
Well, I would definitely not do anything amoral about that
Oh, no, you're nothing immoral about that.
In Minecraft.
in Minecraft.
Yes.
So, anyway, I was trying to do my laundry.
In Minecraft.
Literally my laundry. And like I ran out of credits on my card. And I was like, okay, I have to buy new credits. And there's a kiosk where you can put in your credit card and add money to it.
Yeah.
But because the TELUS cell tower had been down for months and months and months, the kiosk couldn't talk to the network. And so I wasn't able to put money on the card. So I went up to my apartment, logged into their website using the hard line, bought credits on their website, got a code to redeem onto the card at the kiosk, which it worked for that for some reason, and then I did my laundry.
Yep.
And I was like, this is so stupid.
Oh, it's completely ridiculous.
I'm not even joking that when I see those old like washer ringers on Facebook Marketplace, I get tempted.
People
I
also
think
regularly sell
about
those.
it. Yeah, there's a surprising number out there, and I'm just like, so I wouldn't hate that. Maybe.
One of the things I noticed in
or
Japan,
even just a washboard. God.
one of the things I noticed most when I was in Japan was how many people, even to this day, and it makes a lot of sense, do their laundry and dry them on their balcony.
Yep.
Now, according to my Strata's rules, that's against the rules because that'll decrease property values.
Yep.
And I'm very close to actually just starting to dry my laundry out on the balcony anyway as a form of personal protest. Yeah.
Yeah. My strata refused to allow us to vent out our air conditioner out of our windows.
Yeah, for the similar reasons.
Yeah, because it impacts the exterior look of the building. This was after the heat dome, by the way.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And you should dry only graffiti art shirts to really maximize the property value loss.
I'm starting to look. I'm going to be doing some experiments in the next few weeks with regards to loonies and some dental tape floss, and how well the floss adheres to the edge of the loonie with super glue.
Huh. Oh, the old like coin drop.
Yeah, see if that works.
The old coin.
Here's-
Surely you could just like get some slender music wire and like adhere that to the coins.
Oh, that may also work. Unfortunately, I have confirmed that the standard system for resetting a huge washer of unplugging it and then holding down the I think it's low water and enter buttons does not allow ours to enter into maintenance mode. Which I recommend checking that out. Check out what maintenance mode is on your various laundries in your own buildings. But yeah, the reason that the hacking is so easy on the cards is because, as you've already noted, the only thing that actually communicates with the internet is the kiosk.
Huh.
So, what you do is you not the machines themselves. The machines just read the information and write the information on the card. So if you were to say, top your card up with $20 worth of laundry, and then you use a hex editor to edit the card back up to that level once you've burned off your initial $20 because you figured out what the values are. I mean, who can say whether that's right or wrong? I can, and it's right.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking on stream the other day about I think I finally realized what what the moment that radicalized me was. Mm-hmm. That thing has been going around, and it's I think it's half joking, but it was definitely when I was assigned at my work to destroy a bunch of TVs that had been remade by HMV,
yep.
And I was like, this is insane.
Yep.
I am being paid money to render these perfectly good televisions unusable.
It's the
for legal reasons.
It's the electronic version of pouring bleach on unsold food at a grocery store.
What? They do that?
Often.
Don't like it.
To keep people from dumpster diving, because the dumpster diving is a liability risk.
So, okay, just go with me on here. What person who has to resort to dumpster diving is going to be capable of suing you?
Oh, well, you see, that's that Alex, suing people is the way that citizens have access to be able to effect change and to go against those in a larger thing.
Huh?
The courts are accessible to all. You don't need to pay a lawyer fee or anything like that.
Well, anyway.
Sorry, this got real
Spicy.
Real.
Real.
There is an app that I saw about remaindered food.
Oh, here in Victoria, yeah. Too good
to go.
Go, yeah.
It'll be like, hey, there's a bunch of bread that's perfectly fine that we don't need. Do you want it?
Yeah, I just, I would like to see that.
I would forget about it.
I would like to see that go to,
Everything.
people who maybe can't afford to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, go up.
Hey! Here's something AI would be good at. Working out how to better reallocate resources to people who need it.
But you can't monetize.
Just like beep boop. Oh, these people are starving. They will get the most free food. Beep boop.
It doesn't cost anything extra, Wesley.
We figured out a way for you to maximize profits as well. Meh. Oh wait, that's just my comic.
I do worry sometimes that we go too hard on this, but then the other thing is we are also in the position where we can affect change, being public figures. So let's affect good public change and educate.
And better to light a single candle than to curse the darkness.
Hey, that's something you said.
A different way. Yeah, it's a different way to say get the fuck off Twitter. I said to myself,
So you're off Twitter then, right?
I wish. That at least what I tell myself is that Twitter is my primary means of engaging with my personal audience, because I have a presence outside of work here at the site.
Yeah.
And that's how I connect. I'm thinking that I might just go harder into like Patreon and my Discord, which you can join through my Patreon.
Well, and you'll be sure to tell us where that is at the end of the show.
Oh, for sure.
Good, good.
I'm sure you'll link that Discord in our Discord as well.
Maybe.
To multi-promote different things.
I'm a burr. I'm a spinny burr. Spinny burr.
Hey, there we go.
A Lamel.
I do need to update that stuff though, and make merch.
I need to make some merch too.
I found it. I did a sci-fi major arcana tarot set and made a poster out of it. And I
you
have
haven't-
not done anything with it.
Oh, you made a poster.
Alex? Okay, two things.
I
Number
know.
one, what you've done is just made an uncut sheet of your tarot card thing,
Yeah.
which is of itself something that card nerds love to have. And then you've put together a major arcana, which is something that is super hot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that I should do like posters and playmats and maybe actual cards. Like
Absolutely.
I didn't do a full tarot set because that's a lot of fucking cards. But
People they want the greatest hits. They want
Yeah.
that major.
true.
They want the cards that they can recognize and remember what they mean.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one the one of the swords cards of the person who like wakes up and they have too many swords.
Like
in their
8
house.
of swords,
And they're
I
just
think.
like, oh no.
Yeah. One easy way to remember which one that is count the swords.
Oh yeah, that's too many.
Yeah, it's the too many of swords.
One of my favorite podcasts, Mobile Suit Breakdown, which has been going through all of Gundam chronologically in release order, with one person who loves it and one person who's brand new to it.
Oh.
One of their projects, because they're great and they like to support independent artists, is they've been commissioning artists to do a full Major Arcana Tarot set of Gundam Double Zeta.
Oh.
And there's some really good stuff in there.
What is your signifier card?
I have no idea. I don't know how any of that shit works.
But you drew it!
So, it's good designs.
Yeah. And actually, the Rider Waite designs that everyone knows, that went into public domain like a year or two ago.
Did it now?
Yep.
Well, how about them apples?
Oh, Alex, have I ever shown you? So one of the things I went to Japan for this time was a festival called Design Festa, which is just a bunch of design nerds doing all sorts of things. One of the things I picked up the first time I went there, though, back in 2007, was a Major Arcana deck
Neat.
of tarot cards in the style of the Semiotic Standard.
That slaps.
So when Yelk sent us some tarot-sized boxes
Ooh.
with the Wayland Yutani logo on them, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I know what goes in here.
Do we have some?
Yes, we should have some around.
We should.
Cool.
Yeah, the wooden
Yeah,
deck boxes.
there should be one at least left of that particular style.
I gotta
Yeah.
check that out.
They sent a lot of them.
Yes. Yelk has been very generous with their
We have cool.
wood burning quality. Yeah, we do.
Was Yelk the one who made that branding iron?
I don't know if they were or not. I
Okay,
can't remember where that
someone
came
sent us.
The bronze.
It's a very bizarre piece of kit. We get thoughtful gifts. Sometimes they're very strange. It was a loading ready run branded. Well, it was a branding iron.
Yeah.
It's like a giant chunk of like CNC brass with a steel handle and like a wooden handle on the end.
I've wanted to use it for years,
Yeah.
and then you just did
I
recently.
did. I
with
made
your,
apple boxes.
yeah.
I burnt them.
You use that for that?
I did.
Oh wow.
They turned out great, and the branding also turned out great.
You know what? I should go grab one.
There was a giant joke during the filming of Friday Nights, like apple boxes. We got new stuff to use as not props but gear, and we were told get apple boxes too. Just did.
Yep, no, that... Matt, I have been asking for some substantial stands for boom mic and lights for years. So when those showed up for the thing, I was so happy. Let's get that booth size here.
I made this.
Bring it up again, just so people
There
can
you go.
Yeah.
Smells like apples.
It does not smell like apples. So you can see where I burned in
Yeah.
the design.
These are going to have Kathleen's feet over them so much over the next few years.
And no one else, I guess.
I'm not into that.
I'm not either, but Kathleen is often the one that
Who is too short?
often the one.
Who shares a frame with someone who is very tall.
No, Alex, I've been saying for years, we need apple boxes, and then you just did it, and so I'm so happy that happened.
You're welcome. I invoiced for it.
Good. You should.
This pleases the Ian.
Apple boxes are great. I got to use my air stapler.
Ooh, air.
Air.
That's right, because you got a compressor.
I do, and I need to get an auxiliary air tank for it because I
cap.
quite like it. The only beef I have with it is that
Oh, right, thank you.
it's a little small.
A left, please. There we are. Good.
Because I wanted to get a really quiet one for apartment use.
That's why I went with CO2 tanks. But
Oh, okay, well. That is pretty cool. Maybe
it was your pa who turned me on to the idea.
He didn't tell you to get nitrogen?
Well, he did tell me to get nitrogen, but I have extra CO2 tanks, so I figured I'd just go with what's cheapest.
I mean, maybe I should get a nitrogen tank. Nitrogen is temperature stable, I think.
Yes, that's
Like
that's the big thing.
It won't change characteristics at like high or low temperature.
Yeah. The thing about CO2 for me was that it was just I don't
You had some.
I don't have I have some, and I don't keep that trigger on the airbrush long enough for it to actually get cold.
Yeah. Well, maybe having CO2 would be good because I could like carbonate everything. I already have a like soda stream. Maybe I should just go big boy.
Oh, for that, let me hook you up with a link to the paintball tank to SodaStream converter.
It's intriguing.
You just get yourself a 20-pound what do you call it? Not airsoft.
Yeah,
Paintball
so-
tank, but it fits in the machine. That's the key.
One of the things that has kept my my blood sugar in check has been switching entirely to a unreasonable amount of soda water.
Nothing wrong with that, though.
You love the bitter water.
Not bitter.
Well, that's what carbonation does, right?
Sure. If you're a ham.
Yeah. No. Well, in fact, I think I had my diagnosis once we were.
Oh, are we type 2 buddies?
We might be. I still need to have it double checked to see if that's actually the case. I think it was a.
Hey, we're rubbish.
No, we're the product of society.
Yeah, I mean I consider it like a COVID injury.
Yeah, I don't think it is absolutely not something that is a shameful.
Apparently, I'm handling it extremely well.
Yeah, no.
Like emotionally?
Well, then that too. Yeah, I my graph was just like, and then
Well, the minute you become aware of how you eat, it becomes very easy to make very slight changes.
yeah, well, okay, my secret air quote was just drinking nothing but soda water and microwave or frozen broccoli.
Yep.
I
My
just nuke a bowl of that and eat it with everything.
my big thing is I don't want to give him my beer. I like my beer too much.
Oh, for sure.
So what can I do to not do that? Well, okay,
Less beer.
let's eliminate snacks. Let's eliminate soda, sugar drinks,
Yeah.
and that worked out.
I don't really miss them. Look, well, they're nice as a treat now.
And that's it. You can still have them as a
Yeah.
treat. You just have to be aware. of
Salami soda as a treat. Yeah, in hindsight, it's actually kind of weird to be like pounding that stuff constantly.
Right?
Yeah. I thankfully have never had that habit.
Yeah, I feel like
It's a good habit not to get into.
my low point was like I got a giant glass of ice and put like 4 Nesties into it.
All right.
I found it later just how much sugar's in that. It's
Head
not
back to
good.
one last
Okay,
one last
let's do it.
classic. 2-minute time. 10 lives.
Maybe
free
3
for all.
minutes.
3
We
minutes?
run out of time
Okay, yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, the decision I made for myself was that like all artificial sweeteners taste like poison to me.
Because
I was
they
like,
are.
I'm going to still have real sugar, just less of it.
Ready?
Just go for that good cane sugar.
Yeah. Well, and enjoy your treats. Because they're treats.
You know, the number one thing I've learned from my dog, enjoy your treats.
Yeah. I feel like some dogs just sort of like inhale their treats without ever like perceiving them.
Oh, well, I mean, it's when you don't know if you're ever going to get another one.
Yeah.
That's just more due to the dog life of, object permanence.
And very little control over what you do in any given time.
And your bowels.
Yeah. Depends on the dog.
No!
I was pretty freaked out when I first heard about it because I definitely thought I was going to lose a lot of things in my life that gave me pleasure. I was like, this is going to be the last straw. I'm just like, okay, I have no enjoyment in life anymore. But no, it's, a thing to do.
And you know what? Living meaningfully generally gives you a better life, too. I bet you feel healthier right now than you did before.
Yeah, I think so. I'm eating all brand. No, shredded wheat. That's the one.
Not to dox you, but are you on metformin?
Yes.
Lucky dog.
Oh?
Metformin is it's good as a for reducing blood sugar,
Uh-huh.
but its off-label uses are it's a general restorative to the body.
No shit.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah.
It's actually a panacea.
Yeah, and it's known as goat bane, so you can get get your teams in.
Goat pain.
Oh no, my goats!
Nobody cared before I started taking the pills. Yeah, when I first started taking it, I researched it a little bit. It's a really, really old medication.
It is, and it's extremely natural in what it is. Like it's just it's literally just the extract of goat's bane.
Yeah. It's from the 20s.
Actually, just herbal.
Yeah.
It smells fruity, which is weird.
Yeah, it does. I've noticed that about
Smells kind of
pills.
gay, you know?
It is a little gay.
Yeah.
Oh, what? That didn't connect.
Eat it.
There we go.
Oh!
I'm trying to think like other stuff. I think I eat a fair amount more whole wheat stuff. I won't do multigrain because of texture. You can't like make me eat the weird seed bread.
The thing is, like, the multi-grain bread that I've had in the store, which is it's honestly better because for some reason it stays fresher longer.
I mean, I keep my bread in the fridge.
I do too.
And I like my white rice like Amaterasu intended.
Yeah, I don't think I could give up white rice. I ate brown rice for a while, but it's very mealy.
It's texturally different.
Yeah.
Speaking of texturally different, folks, that's going to be the end of Crossing the Streams today. Things will come back with something that has different mouthfeel, has different flavor, but still has that air of loading ready run around it. Want to remind everyone that patreon.com/loadingreadyrun is where you can go to help us out on a monthly basis. Thanks everyone who's been watching live at twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun, whether you're just hanging out in the chat, lurking, saying your words or dropping a sub or some bits on us to help us out. Store.loadingreadyrun.com will make Beach happy and will make you happy because you'll get something materially out of it. And youtube.com/loadingreadyrun and all of its panoply of channels continues to exist as a place where you can also give us money.
Panipoli!
Yep. So from Alex,
Hi.
Matt, and myself, that's gonna do it for Crossing the Streams for today. We will see you next time. Yeah, now is the time when you can actually go away. Good night.